On Texas Football here with Jonah Williams, five-star defensive back. Jonah, busy summer. Kind of recap the summer, man, because you had a busier summer than most, I would say.
Yes, sir. I started off with my 4 official visits to USC, A&M, LSU, and Oregon. And then after that, I hopped straight in to the baseball circuit, just tournaments every week. So that's just pretty much been my summer.
And you ended with the July tournament out in Atlanta, wooden bat tournament, right?
Yep.
And you hit 94 on the mound there. How would you say you progressed over the summer on the diamond?
I say my hitting is kind of slacking right now, but I mean I just got to keep swinging. I just haven't seen enough reps to go out there and just keep balling out. I think I progressed well on the mound, just getting my mechanics down and just trying to reach higher miles per hour.
So you got a decision coming up August 24th. It's finally behind you. It feels like you've been recruited since you were 15 or 14, which is probably true. So kind of your overall thoughts on the recruiting process and maybe how much fun, how difficult this has all been leading up to the decision.
I'm just blessed to be in this position. I thank God for all the opportunities. It has been pretty stressful picking up phone calls left and right during my free time when I'm just trying to relax. But it's just been really busy. I mean, visit trips and all that stuff. So,
what's most important to you now that you've been through this process? When you get closer to this decision, what's most important to you?
Just really the relationships with the coaches. I mean, distance really isn't a factor for me because the farther you go, the more you grow as a man. So I'm not really worried about the distance. It's just the relationships, the culture, the development, and the after football life. So
yeah. So from a football standpoint, safety I think is where you want to play, right? So kind of take me through that process because you've been recruited as an athlete, as a safety. At one point, people were saying he might want to play wide receiver. So who's really been recruiting you at safety the whole time, and how has that helped your process?
Really my top 5 schools, LSU, A&M, USC, and Oregon. They really been recruiting me at safety. I got the linebacker deal because I really don't think this is why, but my trainer, Donnie Baggs, he trains like NFL linebackers and stuff. So I guess that's where they got the linebacker stuff, but I've never played a snap of linebacker. It's been like majority of the schools recruiting me for safety, and just like some schools pinching at linebacker. So that's just really how it went.
All right, so I watched you play basketball this year. Dan Lanning was at your game, right? Obviously, Oregon's big for you. Give me your thoughts on Oregon right now.
Coach Lanning and staff, they really make sure to take care of me when I'm on visits. I really love the coaching staff. The development there is what you want in a school, so I really just thank them for that.
And so kind of what are their conversations? What have they kind of told you what they like about you, seeing you as a prospect?
They just like my athleticism, knowing I can play anywhere on the field, boundary safety, strong safety, free safety, all of that.
You took the late July visit to Texas, obviously. Didn't make an official visit there. Did that help Texas? Did you learn anything new about Texas on that trip?
My trip was just like an abbreviated official visit, so I went through all the meetings and stuff. I really owed it to them because I didn't really make time for an official visit because I was just super busy. And, yeah.
So what are your thoughts on Texas right now headed into the decision?
Texas has always been like there, like in my top 5, and my thoughts on Coach Sark and Coach Gideon is really high on them. Coach Gideon played 4 safeties, started all 4 years of college, so yeah.
So what about Schlossnagle from the baseball side of things? Because obviously you got to know him when he was at A&M. Yeah. Then he's at Texas. Kind of your thoughts on him? How involved has he been in this recruiting process since he got to Texas?
He recruited me heavily at A&M, and when he got to Texas and I went on my visit, we made sure to make time to talk while he was out recruiting for another baseball event. But we got on FaceTime and we talked it up.
And what has he kind of told you about Texas? Because he's interesting angle, right? So what has he told you why you should come to Texas?
He just had the culture there, and that he's building something special. So he just highly recommended Texas to me.
So talk about Texas A&M a little bit. Obviously, their school I think you were high on in the spring, right before the official visits. Your thoughts on A&M right now, and who do you talk to the most over there?
I talk to Coach Ish. I talk to Coach Ish a lot, almost every day. He calls me, checks in on me, seeing how I'm doing. I talk to Coach Elko a lot too. Yeah, just asking about my well-being and just yeah.
So then you visited USC, right? Your thoughts and LSU. Kind of your thoughts on start with USC and then go to LSU.
Coach Riley, he's a great coach and even a better dude behind all the stuff. Just what he has in store for me is just wild, and I really thank him for that.
So LSU, pretty strong football baseball combo, which is what you're looking for. Kind of when you were on your official visit to LSU, obviously you interacted with the football staff. How much with the baseball staff?
The baseball staff actually came and saw me play in Georgia, so I got to talk to them while I was over there, and I've been in contact with the LSU coaches pretty much the most. We went through my development plan, my schedule plan for the baseball and football, and we just went over all that stuff.
So who did the best job of maybe putting that plan together, baseball and football combo?
Probably LSU. LSU had everything down. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were talking about. They had like my schedule like just completely planned out. So it really made a lot of sense.
So who is it from the football side that you talked to the most at LSU?
Coach Olson.
Okay.
I talked to Coach Kelly a lot too.
Okay. What's Coach Kelly's message to you?
Just if I want to win a natty in 2 sports, just come to LSU.
How look, you're an interesting recruit because I'm not sure I've ever been covered a recruit that people said at one point, oh, he's going to Oklahoma. Then it went to A&M. Then it went to Oregon, right? People have been guessing where you're going all the time. But for those that aren't going through the process, kind of talk about the thought process, because you're different too. You could be an MLB draft pick. You have football. You have baseball. So there's a lot on your plate, you and your family's plate. So kind of talk about this process going through it, and how do you kind of manage everything? Is football and baseball the same for you in this recruiting process, or are they different?
Football and baseball is the same for me. It's 50-50. I mean, I probably wouldn't go somewhere if they didn't offer me for both, or like just allow me to come play both. I mean, I don't really like listen to the outsiders if they assume where I'm going. I mean, because I guess they think if I go my last recent visit is where I'm going. I guess that's what they think, and I just let them think that, and I just stay the course and just keep my head in the game.
Like 2 or 3 key factors for you making this decision. What are they?
Just a place that I get acclimated to quickly because I'm leaving in December. Just a place that I can build more as a man, and just life after football, because football doesn't last forever. So that's actually, you're leaving in December, so you're going to be on college campus in January. So how's that going to work baseball-wise for you? I'll start off playing baseball at whichever college I choose, and just try to fill in my off time for spring ball. And so that's just how it'll work. So
could you conceivably be drafted then, or does that give up your draft rights for 3 years?
It does give up my draft rights, and I know some people may say he could be a first rounder, but I just really want to experience college football. It's an experience everybody should experience.
Okay, so that's actually pretty big news. Is that really out there publicly? Okay, so what went into that decision for you?
I just really want to play college football. I mean, I know baseball throws a lot of money, but I mean, I really love football, and I don't think I can give up the game that quick.
So what is, I'm going to say each school. Just tell me what comes to mind. Oregon. What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Development, better character, good character.
Texas A&M.
Development, Coach Elko, safety coach, Coach Ish, great safety coach. Development.
LSU.
Development. I mean, they just had a safety from Mizzou get drafted into the league. So I mean, really, all of these 5 are going to be developments. Really.
Yeah. So okay, then what about Texas? Because that's one you didn't take an official to.
Texas, just the coaches, the relationship I have with the coaching staff. I mean, I've been up there a lot, pretty much the most. So.
Yeah. All right, that's Jonah Williams, Galveston ball 5-star safety and baseball player, 2-sport star, legitimate, not talked about, but legitimate. All right, thanks, Jonah.
Yes, sir.